T-Biz Talk, I'm sharing with you guys how to make a gang sheet. This is a super quick video. I hope it's helpful for you. If you've ever wondered what is a gang sheet, no, it has nothing to do with your Cricut or vinyl. So this is when you want to have transfers custom made and you send them off to your vendor, but you're not just buying one transfer at a time per sheet. You're putting as many of your designs on whatever size dimensions they offer and sending it off to have it printed custom for your business. Let's go check it out. Let's talk about a gang sheet. What is a gang sheet? You're thinking, Jen, is that something I can put through my Cricut? No, it is not. A gang sheet is when you want to have as many designs as possible on one sheet that you send off to your printer, your vendor, whoever it is, and they are going to print it all on their either DTF or screen print transfer machines. So I have a vendor that I use, and I can choose either single transfers from him, or I can go and make my own designs, which I have done here. You can see on the screen. I've made a few, and I'm sending these off to him. Now, when you go to your vendor's website, I use Strong and Free. They are great. They're out of Canada, but that's okay because shipping is still super cheap into the US. And he's always running discounts and sales. So you definitely want to check out his designs as well. And he has an option here for custom design gang sheets. So you can do 12 by 24, 12 by 48, or a 22 by 72. For this example, I'm using the 12 by 48, and here it's going to say upload your artwork. It does have to be over 300 DPI, and then some people will charge you if it needs to be fixed, if there's anything they have to do to it. All of their rules and stipulations will be here as well. So basically, you will have your design that, say you purchase something from Etsy, or maybe you've created your own. I'm going to go ahead and add a page. We're going to zoom in and we're going to work on this. You're basically going to go to Canva, and you're going to, from the home page, let's just start there to make it simple. You're going to create a design. And you can see here, there is not an option for that. So you can choose a custom size. The other place you can put it is right here. So either this is a quicker button, hit custom size, or you can go up to create your design. If you've already made it yourself, it might be there as well. So I know I'm going to do a 12 by 48, and this is going to be inches. And I know that, oops, forgot you got to change that first. Create that design, and you're going to get, again, here's your 12 by 48. Now, once you're inside and you say you put your designs together and you go, wait, I don't need the 12 by 48 because I only need 6 designs. I'm going to change it to the 12 by 24. That is an option as well by clicking resize and just changing this right here and just resize. No big deal. So then you're going to go into your uploads, into your whatever you've created. I have this one right here that I'm going to use, and I will zoom in. Let me close this. This is what you want to pay attention to. This sheet is what you're going to send to your printer, and everything that you can fit on here is what will go to your printer and be printed off. And the more you can fit, the cheaper the cost is for you. So I get it really narrow, move all my stuff super close. And then I'm going to move this up to the corner. Okay, now when you click here and go in and out, you'll notice that the width and the height change. I choose most of my designs at a width of 9.5 or 9.75. This one in particular, I'm going to do at the 9.5. Whenever it's a larger pattern, I choose my centering. Once you get used to picking your sizes, this is where you'll go. A lot of times when you buy a transfer, it'll say up to 11 inches. I prefer to do the 9.5 or 9.75 just because I prefer that sizing. I prefer that fitting. Now, take note that if you have, for example, a small t-shirt versus a 2XL or a 3XL or above, you are going to want to manipulate the size. So that's where you also have to know who your customer base is when you're selling. So this one I have put at the 9.5, and I'm going to do a couple of these. So I'm going to copy and paste, and notice I can either put it here and fit it, or if I'm going to, depending upon what your business is, If you're going to send this to your customers, they print themselves. You'd want to just make it even so you can have a quick straight cut. But for me, I want to get as many as possible on here. So I'm going to move this right up here because I don't mind cutting around the extra, because I need to get as many transfers because I am selling it on the t-shirt itself. Okay. So once you've done a couple of these, then maybe you want to add in, you know what, for simplicity, let me go grab my original gang sheets and see what other designs. Say I'm going to make some of these We All Have a Story. I'm just going to copy this over here and make this easy. And again, you can move it wherever you need to. And the more you fit on here, the cheaper it becomes, right? So in this example where I've got 48, my vendor is charging 48 Canadian dollars for a 12 by 48. I believe he has a discount and they're 50% off. So you're basically going to take your a dollar amount, $48, and you're going to divide it by however many transfers you were able to get onto your transfer sheet. And then you know how much you're paying per transfer as well. For example, I've got my this transfer here, the cafecito before trabajito. I've also got We All Have a Story all the way down. But if you'll notice down at the bottom, I took advantage and I made little shirt tags. So now I don't have to put those through my Cricut either. And then when I get these, what I do is I scrape off from the transfer before I heat it the sizes that it is not. So I don't have to make all small, all medium, all large and have wasted tags. I just make one design and then I scrape away the ones that are not pertinent to the size of shirt I'm putting it on. So that is it. Once you're done, once you've filled up your sheet, you're going to go to share and you're going to go to download. And in order to get that 300 DPI or better, you're going to want to use PDF standard or print. I do standard because I'm emailing it to my guy and I'm uploading it in there. It just depends what your preference is. Either one's going to get you the same result. So I'm going to do a PDF standard. I don't need to pay attention to any of this, and I'm going to download it. Okay, so this one's called, I just left it untitled. I'm going to go over to my vendor. I'm going to upload my artwork, and every vendor has something different. And so let's check out the downloads. I can just drag it right in here. And I have now my design in there, and it will show that it's a PDF. Provide instructions if needed, change image. He wants me to state yes below, that I've read all the instructions, and then I agree to the $25 charge if he has to do any work, and then I just add it to cart. Now, when I go to checkout, let's see if he's got his sale going on. He does not. So you always want to check your pricing too and make sure you've got the best deals. Sometimes your vendors may have a special price for you. You can use any vendor that offers a custom DTF printing, but this is basically a gang sheet. It's just whatever their custom sizing is, and you fit as many of your images on there as possible. So that's it. That's how you make a gang sheet, send off to your vendor. Let's talk about a gang sheet. What is a gang sheet? You're thinking, Jen, is that something I can put through my Cricut? No, it is not. A gang sheet is when you want to have as many designs as possible on one sheet. Well, hopefully that video helped you on making gang sheets for your own t-shirt business. If you have questions or want to learn more on how to start your own t-shirt business, or need more education on furthering how to make your t-shirt business go from hobby to a full-time success, join my masterclass. Check out the link below. It will be a full guided, in-depth course. It is at your own pace. It is a digital online course, and you get full access to me. You can ask any questions that you'd like and join our Facebook group as well. So check out that masterclass in the link below. Make sure you check out the resources below that I share. Not only is it the link to my masterclass, it'll be the link to shop the t-shirts that I make using these gang sheets, as well as my vendor friend at Strong and Free. They do ship from Canada, but don't forget, if you're in the US, Shipping from Canada to the US is super cheap. I want to say that my shipping with him is $5. So make sure you check out those links below. And if you have any questions, put a comment in there, send me a question, email me, message me on Facebook, Instagram, or here in YouTube. Thanks for watching.